Tropipulp is a division of Standards Agro-Processing. We focus on the pulp extraction of our tropical fruits.
All right, welcome back to the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. It's the second game of this doubleheader. We United versus East Central. Bragging rights on the line in this matchup here. Of course, We United on top of East Central as we're entering this final game of the season. Both teams newcomers to the Premier League, and both teams enjoying success in their opening or in their first season, one may say. And it's everything to play for now in this final game there. We United in the red, East Central in the green. And We United, of course, they got the better of East Central in the first game, in the first round. Can East Central respond? Taking a quick look at the starting lineups for both teams. I'll start with We United. As soon as I get my bearings straight here, We United football team. Of course, starting 11 in goal, we have Rallison Pascal. We also have Shannon Stout, Kimaya Strawn, Ashwan Hill, Michael Gasper making his return following this horrific injury that he suffered against Exodus FC a few weeks ago. He had to be taken off via the ambulance. It's great to see him back on the field. Michael Gasper, the leading goal scorer in this year's competition. We have Joshua Devavre, Dale Dangleben, also starting Randall Coppell, Lennon Banis, Norman Paul Andrew, and Lincoln Alexander. That's the starting 11 for the We United football team. Alian, you can give us the East Central team.
Yeah, so for the East Central team, we have starting in goal is Dante Challenger. There's Rion Coffey, Shemaiah Dangleman, Trey Douglas, Kenroy Dura, Anton Francis, Chris Lawrence, Nathan Newton, Starrell Seraphine, Nilbert Thomas, and Westmore Tulloch. Of course, they're coached by Shane Seraphine, the assistant coach Jake Johnfin, and the team manager Shilon James. And of course, this is the second match of the afternoon here, and we're expecting this one to be much better than the first one, Gavin. This is the derby match there between East Central and We United. Of course, We United walking away with all 3 points in the first match in round 1. But this is round 2. So let's see what's going to happen here this afternoon, as East Central are set to get us off on the way this afternoon.
6th place is on the line this afternoon. We United currently in 6th place with 24 points. East Central are in 8th place with 22 points. A victory for East Central will see them overtake We United. This is the final game of the season for both teams, and let's see what happens as we get underway. We United, of course, they're red hot to start off the competition. They were 1 point or some 6 games unbeaten, as they were among the top 2 in the Premier League standings, but they've somewhat lost their way towards the ending, and they've stumbled down to 6th place. But here's a We United with an opportunity, as appeals for handball not given by the referee. Looks like it's Walsh in the man in the is it Caesar, the man in the middle this afternoon. But here's a chance for We United, and going a blazing just over the bar there, and we're off to a red hot start in the first minute, Alian.
Well, of course, and that's Michael Gasper already showing his intent, looking to strike that ball on goal, but I believe hitting the side netting. So we're already seeing the intent from the We United team. Let's
see if we can get a quick look at that handball before we get that corner kick coming in there. And appeals for a handball, and can we get that replay again? We'll probably have to try, can we? And let's take a quick look at it, as the player was looking to clear the ball, and clearly hitting his hand. His hand was not in a natural position, but here we are, action back on the field, and the ball has gone out for a throw-in. So clearly that was a handball infringement. The hand was not in a natural position. The ball struck his hand, and clearly that should have been given. But we have a play again. It's gone out. Michael Gasper finding the back of the net there, but it won't count, and because the ball went out of play. It's a goal kick for East Central. So action already in the first 2 minutes of play, compared to the other game where we had an entire half and there was nothing really to shout about. But the two teams are really going out after each other this afternoon. Remember, it's an opportunity for bragging rights. I'm pretty sure that East Central will want to win this game this afternoon and head back to the East there, with the fact that they've finished above We United in the first season of the competition. But there's a lovely ball there now, and it could be trouble. The defender there getting a good touch, and ball played back to Rallison Pascal. But end-to-end activity here in the first opening minutes of this encounter.
Yeah, end-to-end stuff already in the first half, with East Central and We United in the derby match. And of course, and here's a ball looking to find Michael Gasper, but well defended there in the end. But Gavin, running back to the penalty, the foul, the handball shot, it looked close to be a penalty shot, but even though going back and looking at the replay, it was outside the box, just a little outside the box.
He looked just outside the box.
Just a little outside.
Definitely should have been a free kick.
Yeah.
Because the hand clearly was not in a natural position.
Because the rules these days, are changed.
The rules have changed, and even in the English Premier League, they're struggling with the handball. So we'll not go too hard there on the official, because even the professional referees are struggling as well. But here is East Central looking to play out. Look, Starl surfing with a bad touch there, looking to play that ball for the attacker. There is broken up, and East Central trying to play out of the back. Must say, Allian, East Central, they've looked very good this season. And generally, Allian, football on the east coast of Dominica is in good hands. We have Southeast, they're the league leaders, looking to win their second title. We United and East Central, newly promoted to the DFA Premier League, and they look like they really belong in the competition. Like we said, We United, they were at the top of the table at one point in time this season, And East Central, they've been pretty consistent as well. But here's an opportunity for them. Looking to square that ball there, but took a deflection. And now it's We United looking to go forward. There's a tug of the jersey. I'm not sure if it was spotted by the official, but We United are still with it. We're going to play the ball on the far side there. The pass just behind the player. He does well to retrieve it, keep it in play. And here he goes. Lovely pullback there, but ran out of real estate. And it will be a throw-in for East Central. So we can see the urgency already, Alian, in this game. Both teams know what's at stake, and they're clearly throwing everything at each other in the first few minutes of this game.
Well, certainly they're playing it like it is called. It's a derby match, Gavin, and of course you can already see the physicality of this one. And we should well tell you that there's a lot in store in this game, and both teams coming hard at each other, going at the throats. So it is one that, it's going to be well contested this afternoon. It's a derby match, and both teams will be going head on at each other this afternoon. And of course, like you rightly said, football is in good hands up in the East.
Yes, so the question this afternoon is, will the East be red or will the East be green? Which team will go home on top of the other? We'll have some 85 more minutes to find out what the answer to that question will be. Of course, we said at the start of the broadcast, Michael Gasper back. This is his first game back following a horrific injury he sustained against Exodus FC a few weeks ago. And Alian, we remember that injury, Gasper, had to be taken to the hospital. The ambulance even had to come onto the field. So that's to give you an idea as to the nature of that thing. But here's the handball again, and clearly striking the hand from the player, although it was not intentional, but his hand was not in a natural position and should have been given as a handball. But here's East Central now, and there's a tackle from Gasper, is it?
Yeah,
no, number 8. That's Dale Dangleben, and it's a free kick for East Central. The player there a little shaken up, but he seems to be fine.
But Gavin, just a little correction there. The player number 9, that's Gasper, and he has been recorded into the book of Cesar Gabriel. The first yellow card for the afternoon goes to Michael Gasper with the lunging tackle there on Anton Francis, the number 3. And yes, Chris Lawrence with the free kick. The ball headed out, and the ball back with Lawrence, and he goes for a second try with the left foot. And now East Central in possession. Lawrence again looking for the pass, but a wayward one, and it will fall to the We United player. But here's a little coming together between the two East Central players, and no communication there, and the players slamming the ball on each other. So we can already see, Gavin, the match just 8 minutes old, and some excitement there already.
Yes, and like you said, it's a derby game, so both teams know it means a little more to them. And we can also hear it in the crowd as well, the crowd urging on the players. So all that's things which are working in favor of the game in terms of bringing some excitement to it and some intensity to it. The fact that we have the crowd in the numbers, we can hear them, we can hear the buzz downstairs, Alian, and the fact that it's a derby game, a lot to play for. It's the final game of the season, and for both teams as they look to see if they can finish in 6th place in the point standing. If We United win, they will move up to, well, they will remain in 6th place regardless, because the team above them is Dubla with 28 points. So even if We United win, they will remain in 6th position. So literally it's 6th place on the line for both teams.
Here we have a corner. That's a corner kick to be taken there. It's a We United corner. So let's see What can they do with this corner? Just 9 minutes gone in this first half. As we've seen both teams going head to head with each other. No real attempt yet on goal though. It's only Michael Gasper getting a shot on goal going behind. But here's the corner taken and the head's going up. But this one trying to bring it back in play, but it will go out for a goals kick. So the ball now will be back with East Central, with the keeper Dante Challenger.
Of course, both teams doing well in this, their first season in the Premier League. We United, coached by Kenny John Charles, and with Yvette Laura as the manager and Clevon Vidal, the medics officer. And We United, for sure, they've put in a lot of resources, sometimes their own resources, into the game, into the football in the Castle Roos area. And they really had a good season, apart from stumbling towards the end there. But it was a good showing from We United. And Alian, just last weekend, We United, they did more than football. They gave back to the community.
Yes.
It was quite a good gesture to see that they were able to present some hampers, some food hampers, to some elderly from the community. And we saw members from Castle Bruce and Saint-Sauveur and Depan and the rest getting some food hampers. Of course, the club, they were assisted by some sponsors in being able to get that done. And it's quite good to see that the club was able to give back to the community, seeing that the community has been behind the club for the entire season. And We United, whenever they travel with a We United army. Lots of support from Castle Bruce and Saint-Sauveur and the other communities there, which makes up the club. East Central too, themselves, they have a huge following as well, as we can see this afternoon. So who will be heading back to the East in sixth place? We'll find out in a while. But it's been a very bright and exciting start to this second game. As here's the ball there, and the players looking to try to head that towards goal, but it got a bit too much on it. It's gone over for a goal kick.
And you mentioned the East. You mentioned these two teams having a huge following, but I would say generally there's a huge following in the East when it comes to football. We have Sagicor South East also with a huge following as well. But nonetheless, we have two teams here, the East Central and We United. And of course, the stadium, looking healthy this afternoon. But here we have East Central on the move. And there's the player in on goal and goes for the shot, and it just goes wide. And, Gavin, he will be kicking himself. Didn't find the back of the net, and it wasn't even on target with this one.
Well, actually, it was some good goalkeeping in the end from Radisson Pascal, who came out quickly and made the angle very difficult for the player. I believe there's number 11 for... Okay, actually there's number 8, Shamaya Dangleben, there for East Central. Made the angle a little bit difficult and forced him to kick it wide. But play resuming there. And opportunity going back in there. The play a little bit lackadaisical. Good tracking back from East Central. And comes across there, swirling cross, and Radisson Pascal able to hold on to that. It looked for a minute like it was going to spill. And I got a look again, another flashback with Owen Oscar and what happened last week with Happy Buffet State. With Radisson Pascal able to hold on to that. East Central now looking to get their feet into the water. It was all reunited for the first few minutes. Players stumbling, and now it's reunited. And that ball is looking to find Michael Gasper up front. They're going to try again, but that pass intercepted. So East Central seems to have done their homework. They've identified the main threat for reunited. And there's a player there who takes a tumble and another tumble. The referee finally now calling play back. 2 fouls there, so let's see which one, where will he spot the free kick.
Well, Kimayo Strong guilty of the first one, and there's the yellow card to Kimayo Strong of We United. Gavin, that was a heavy tackle.
Yes, see if we can take a quick look at it.
That was a heavy tackle.
So there we have East Central winning back the ball and playing the ball forward there, and then look at the tackle which is coming up there, and the player going airborne, landing on his back. Lucky that he is not injured in the process. The referee played the initial advantage, and then there was a foul again near the box. Now I'm trying to wonder, seeing that he played the advantage and then there was a foul during the advantage, where should the ball be spotted?
Well, it has been spotted as at the first foul.
The first foul.
Yeah.
So that again, I probably have to double check with the rule book to find out where the ball should have been spotted. Because I'll ask a very serious question after this free kick. Because here comes the free kick. Looks to take a shot at goal, and it's sent over the bar there by Radisson Pascal. Almost beaten there. So I'm not too sure if maybe the sun had anything to do with that. Pascal looks like he saw it a bit late. Can we get the replay before the corner kick? Let's take a look at it there. The free kick coming in from the number 5 player. And Pascal just able to parry it over the goal. Here comes the corner kick. Bicycle attempt going wide, and it will be a goal kick. So some flurry of action there from East Central. Ali, and I want to go back to that last incident with the referee. There was a foul in the build-up. He played the advantage, then there was another foul. He spotted the ball at the spot of the first foul. My question to you, we'll get back to that because we have We United on the break there. A chance for a goal shot, and stopped there in the end by the goalkeeper, Dante Challenger. And the action is really heating up here at the stadium. Arian, my quick question to you. If after the advantage was played, there was a foul in the penalty box, what then would have happened? Would he have played it back to the spot of the original foul, or would he have given the penalty? That's the question we'll have to find out. But here's a Gasper there overrunning on that ball, and We United winning back possession in the midfield area. Looking to play that ball forward again, looking to find Gasper. Takes it on the volley there, and it's gone just wide, and it's kept inside. Is it We United able to win it? The player doing well there, playing the ball into the box. Here comes a shot, spurs it there, but stays there, and a shot going just over the crossbar. Looked like number 7, was it? Randall Coppell, and that one going just over bar there. So opportunities going as there's a player down for East Central. Opportunities for We United.
Well, Gavin, just to quickly give an answer, I would think that, I was hoping that the referee Cesar was going to put the foul in the second position because he played advantage already. And then we saw the foul in the coming off in the advantage play. So like you mentioned, had it been in the penalty box, what would have, what would he do? Would he put it back to the first foul or the second foul? And of course, referee Cesar played it back to the second foul. But I was hoping that he would have played it to the second foul, which was played in the advantage. So had it been in the penalty box, I would have expected him to give it in the second foul where the advantage was. But nonetheless, we are still locked 0-0 here. Just 18 minutes gone in this first half. This exciting first half, Gavin.
Well, just getting some information there from a football official, just to clarify. So the referee gave the right decision.
Okay.
Because it was the correct placement because the advantage did not take place because both infringements were in succession. So that's according to an official. I won't call his name, but good advice there coming from one of the referees. So correct placement there. So I learned something today, and I'll surely be taking note, and I'll be looking to apply it as we go forward. So this is Vibin TV, and we're also live on a Flow. the second game here of this doubleheader here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. In case you're just joining us, we missed the first game. It was Belfast State Mahu Soccer Strikers and Petro Caribbean Point Michel, and Mahu winning that game in the dying stages of the match. A goalkeeping error from Akim John Baptist gave Laville the winner there. An early Christmas gift in October, and the ball there, has it gone out? Yes, it's gone out for a goal kick. So Mahu Soccer Strikers winning. Maybe not Christmas, maybe it was something like Black Friday gift or something like that, because I'm still trying to find out what exactly transpired, as to how Mahu were able to walk away with 3 points in that encounter. But we're back here in the second game. It's We United again, piling on the pressure, and two players colliding there. One goes down. Here comes a shot over the bar, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
No communication there. The two We United players coming up for that ball, and of course one of them, Michael Gasper. But we can see they're piling on the pressure, like you mentioned, Gavin. But I would have to say it's end-to-end stuff, end-to-end at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium this afternoon, as we have East Central back in possession and now on the right flank, looking to move forward. Kimaya Strong again with the tackle, and then it's held up there by Lennon Banis as We United come away with the ball, and Banis looking to find support up front, as we see now the ball back with We United. East Central now in possession, looking to get some support up front. Ball with Dale Dangaben, and Dangaben in defense and looking to go all alone, but the ball now cleared by Lennon Banis.
Is with the drainage, superb drainage, world-class drainage. It doesn't even look like it rained at all. The stadium, although it's a lush green and good condition there, but it's a free kick for We United, and here it comes. And I'm going ahead, and this one could be trouble. They're going across the face of the goal. There's an attacking player there, but it's met by East Central. It's gone out for a throw-in. So We United with some good chances in the first 22 minutes of this game, and clearly East Central trying to weather the storm, as here's We United again looking to exercise the dominance. The player running out of some real estate. The ball has gone out, but it's gone last touch by East Central. So to be another set piece opportunity for We United.
So of course we'll wait to see what's gonna come off this corner kick for We United. Just 24 minutes gone in this first half. In just a few, we may see the first drinks break for this afternoon for this second match. No drinks break in this one. So here we are, the corner kick quickly taken, and there's Kimaya Strong on the ball. He looks to go, there's the attempt, and it's the goal, and that's the goal, and no flag. So that is the first goal for the afternoon. We United in the lead with this one. So We United taking the lead once again here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium in the East Derby.
Well, good work there from Kimaya Strong, hitting that shot, took a deflection. It looked for a moment that probably the East Central players would have been able to clear it, but there weren't any in inside, and it's a goal for We United. We didn't quite catch the scorer because there were so many players there, and we're not quite too sure as to who got the final touch onto it. But let's see if we can get the replay quickly while the ball is in the back. And looks like it's number 8, so Michael Gasper is it?
11 is
Number 11 was it?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can try again.
11.
Yes, number 11 with the final touch, and that's
And that's having not to trip you, but there's a rash tackle
yes
on the Billy Doctrove pavilion end, and there's a yellow card to the number 9 of East Central, and that's number 9. Can't seem to pick out the number there, but yeah, Nathan Newton. A yellow card there issued to Nathan Newton of East Central.
And the goal scorer Shannon Stout for We United, getting the last touch on that there. And We United leading in this derby 1-0. How will East Central respond? As the player slips there, and it's going to be possession for East Central. So 1-0 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. We United with a goal, and one must say that they looked threatening, they looked the team likely to score, and they've gotten that goal. And it's a Shannon Stout tapping in there following the good work from Kimaya Strong. Here's an opportunity now there. The defense for We United, East Central will have to be on task, and a shot going just across the goal there, gone out for a goal kick. And We United looking now to pile on the pressure, looking to add to that 1-goal lead.
Yeah, well, that was a snapshot there, coming in on the left flank, a left-footed shot, looking to find the goalkeeper off guard with this one, but going just wide, and you can hear the oohs and the ahs from the crowd as We United still looking to pile on the pressure, and East Central finding it a little bit difficult, Gavin, to get out of their own half.
Well, that's something that East Central they probably have to look to switch up play just for a little moment. Get back to that point in a little while, because they are in possession, but they were struggling to get out of their half.
Yeah.
Yet they insisted on trying to play out from the back. Clearly, We United were pressing. They had that high press, and East Central would have been better off, trying to take a long clearance. As the ball will go back to Rallison Pascal there, and he gets the ball before the rushing attacker there for East Central. That's Shemaya Dangleben. A long clearance there, looking to find Gasper, and he's a bit of a collision. And a foul against Gasper, so it will be a free kick for East Central. But good to see Gasper, still showing the commitment to take on the challenges, because the injury that he sustained against Exodus, it came off a collision with the Exodus goalkeeper, and that left him with a serious neck injury, head injury, and that will also have some sort of mental impact on the player, psychological impact, I should say. But it's pretty good to see that he's fully committed to the 50-50 balls, and doesn't look like that collision is on the back of his mind. Ball headed back there to the goalkeeper, Rallison Pascal. So East Central down 1-0. Some 15 minutes, 17 minutes I should say to go in the first half. The players are down, referees given the advantage. And We United, this is a struggle for the ball. Another coming together, and good tackle in the end, but it's going to be a throw-in for East Central.
Well, the two teams really fighting it out on the pitch here this afternoon in the second game of a double-header at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. But We United taking the lead through Shannon Stout just a few moments ago with some good work from Shemaya. That's Kimaya Strong. Some good work from Kimaya Strong, and then we have Stout taking the goal. So we have the two teams there, We United in red and East Central in green. who will go home with the 3 points. And here's Randall Coupel looking to cross this one in, finding nobody but a defender and a green shirt. East Central will be looking to come away with this one, and looks to find Shemaiah Dangleben, and is brought down, but referee Cesar says nothing doing and play on, as Lennon Banis looks to move forward with this one. So 1-0 is the scoreline here this afternoon. We United leading by a goal to nil.
Clearly, We United holding nothing back as they're looking to ensure that they get all 3 points. And they're hoping to make the East red for Saturday evening. Remember, it's an opportunity for the title to remain in the East tomorrow. The Surgical Southeast, the league leaders, they'll be taking on Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC. A victory for Southeast will clearly give them the championship, while Bath State, the other team in contention, if they win against Harlem tomorrow and Southeast are not able to win against Dubla, then Bath State will be crowned the champions, and the football action will be live at the stadium from 1:45 tomorrow. That's 1:45. 1:45 start tomorrow, and in what has been dubbed Championship Sunday.
And we can also say that tomorrow will be Super Sunday, Gavin. It'll be big football, big action football right here at the Windsor Park. And as We United looking to move forward with this one. But play intercepted. Yes, Joshua De Ravere finds Dale Dangleben in the defense. And Dangleben looking to move forward and looking to find Coupel. But Coupel missing this pass. But Gavin, tomorrow will be Super Sunday. The first match, Happy Bath State will be taking on, I believe, Promex Harlem United. And then we have the second match. And there's a lovely pass there. A lovely pass, and there's a player, number 9, in on goal. Rallison Pascal comes out and saves, and what a save that was. The goalkeeper having the better of the player there. The player not able to find the back of the net, as we have a player down on the far end.
Good goalkeeping there from Rallison Pascal as a player down for We United. So we'll see if we can get another look at that play there, that opportunity on goal. Take a good look there, and number 8 is it. And Rallison Pascal staying big and going down just at the right time, and able to make that save there and preserving the lead for the We United team. So it's 32 minutes gone in this first half. There's a player down. The players are using the opportunity to get a quick refreshment on the side, or a quick drink, I should say, on the sideline, while the medics attend to the injured player. And it's been a good half so far for We United, and it reflects in the scoreline, 1-0 here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
Lie down then. You have to go, you can put your...
Getting back to action here now. The injured players been dealt with, and we have somewhat 12 minutes to go before halftime. Entertaining half so far, must say, Alian.
Yeah, entertaining, Gavin, entertaining end-to-end action. That is certainly, we're certainly not looking at a dull match compared to the first match between the Soca Strikers and Petro Caribe Point Michel. This one came with its fire. This one with the fans, shouting out, and the fans into the match as well. As we see referee Cesar and his official there on the far end there, Sean, talking about something there.
We're seeing strange things in 2020, Alian. I think I almost witnessed someone eating some chicken. Very strange events happening in 2020. It's a little bit of an inside joke, ladies and gentlemen. So bear with us here. We're just having some fun in the commentary booth. Last week he was looking forward to his Kentucky Fried Chicken. This week he got something similar to it, and he tried his best to consume it without me catching him. But I caught him because I have an eagle eye. All right. Okay, back to the action on the field. Rallison Pascal with the clearance, and East Central there unable to get on to that. Loose ball there, and the player struggling to bring the ball down. And here's a touch that let the guy down. Now his player's on against. It takes a deflection. Once it gone for a goal kick, so no deflection in the end. Actually, the referee now signaling for a corner kick. So the assistant official Sean had it for a goal kick, but the referee Cesar, he spotted something different and he was given a signal for a corner kick.
Yeah, I believe the defender Lennon Barnes got the last touch of this one as Shemaya Dangleben. Shemaya Dangleben was in on goal with this one, and here comes the free kick, and Kimaya Strun with the powerful header in defense, and he clears this one to go up to the scoreboard area. But of course, the referee Cesar Gabriel, the man in the middle, had to overrule the decision from his linesman Sean, who initially sported for goal kick. But here's the throw for East Central, and the ball will now go out for a throw-in to We United.
So throw-in for We United. We have 9 minutes and stoppage time to go in the first half. And a half more or less dominated by We United. They have gotten the better opportunities. East Central had a few, and Rallison Pascal with some big saves, keeping the clean sheet so far, preserving that clean sheet. There's another player down for We United. The referee making his way there to see what's the problem. You can see Clevon Vidal hustling as well. That's the medics for the We United team. So another stoppage in play, another break in play there. Clearly Central won't mind that at all, because We United were looking pretty good, looking very fluent. So they'll welcome any break to just sort of break that momentum and look to get themselves back into the game. So not too sure what's the nature of that injury. I can tell you, packed stadium here this afternoon. Very good turnout for this East Derby. Tomorrow we're expecting an even bigger crowd, Alian, as we have Championship Sunday tomorrow. And I can tell you from as early as 2 o'clock the crowd will be very big, because the first game is a very important game and the second game decides the title as well. So we know that the supporters will be out in the numbers, and if you can't make it to the stadium, you can also tune into Vivian TV, also Flow TV, and even DBS Radio will be on top of the action as well. So media in full effect tomorrow for the final game of the season. Well, not the final game of the season, because we had a game last night which didn't take place because of the inclement weather. That's Exodus FC and the LA Enterprise Bombers. And there's a lovely pass played forward there, but the player unable to get to the end of that. And the East Central now looking to see if they can knock the ball around, get some passes in. We United with that high press there, making life very difficult for East Central, but they've managed to break through. And good football there. No, just intercepted at the last minute, but possession still remains with East Central. And here's a player with some space, lines up a shot, takes a shot there, and came in slow motion to Rallison Pascal. He had all the time in the world there to make sure that he stopped that one. And it's clearance there from Pascal. But here comes the East Central again. No, they've lost it. And now it's with We United. And their options up front, looking to find the player who made a run in the back. He does so, and he got a touch to it. The signal is for a corner, and it's a corner kick for We United.
Well, We United certainly making life difficult for East Central. A number of passes stringing forward, and Shemaya, that is Shemaya, not Shemaya Dangleben, but Stout, Shannon Stout, just poaching on this one, looking to two-poke it beyond Dante Challenger. But here's the corner kick coming in. Just about 5 minutes to go till the end of the first half. And here's the corner kick. Not the best corner kick that we've seen so far, but the ball will remain. So We United, and they're looking to play it back across the goal, but going out of touch. And Dante Challenger will just get this one and restart play. So We United leading here by a 1-0. Just a few minutes to the end of the first half. Yes, East Central looking to come away with this one, and there will be a throw-in for East Central. So far we've had a good half there. In the first half of this one is a good half. Both teams really going at each other, but We United really edging East Central out in the first half. Of course, they already gonna goal to the good, and here we see a little mishap there from Dante Challenger, almost putting Gasper in on goal. And Gavin, you maybe would have said this one is another Christmas gift, but here we have a through ball, lovely through ball, and that's an attempt, and there's almost an own goal almost an own goal there from this one there from Lennon Banis, and a lovely attempt there on goal. I believe that was a number 12, Rayon Coffee, who was moving forward on goal for East Central.
Well, it was a good run there from Coffee, as we can see that pass there coming through there. We've lost the replay there. We'll see if we can get back, and there's a good stop from Rallison Pascal, but he put the ball straight into the path of the defender there, but it's gone out. Luckily for We United for a corner kick and not an own goal. So 1-0, and East Central with the corner kick, and that one there is gone out. What's the signal? Is going to be another corner kick. So Rallison Pascal there was unable to keep possession, and the ball crossed the line, is gone out for a corner kick.
And I believe Lennon Banis his hat may have gone into his feet for a moment, Gavin, running back, and the ball straight at his feet. And here's the corner coming in, and Pascal up and looking to punch away, but here the referee Cesar spotting an infringement and will blow his whistle for this one there. So free kick taken quickly, looking to set We United on their way, and here they go, looking to find Gasper, who's in the middle. He will hustle for it, but a challenger comes out and collects that loose ball, and the ball has gone back to the East Central player, looking again to play out of the back. And that's something that they've done well throughout the season. They've been able to keep possession and get some good passes. As I just put the commentator's curse on them. But here's We United looking to break forward there. The pass was not on, and it's given away. And East Central, calm and collectively. And here's East Central again, playing the ball back. So doing what they do best, and that's keep possession. And we can see the sort of triangle formation there. The players know where they're supposed to be. For East Central, the ball's gone out. It's a throw-in for We United. But can East Central turn that possession into something else? As we're tugging of the jersey, clearly there should be a card. Number 14, the referee is going to his pocket. He's given the card, number 14, for that's a Norman Paul Andrew, the left back, who's gone into the official's book. And to be a free kick for East Central. And that was clearly a silly foul, Ali, and there's no way you're going to get away with
pulling the jersey like that, and he didn't do it not once, not twice, but I believe some 3 times. And well spotted there by both the assistant official and the man in charge, Caesar. So it will be a free kick for East Central. As you're looking to wind down the first half, we should have significant amount of stoppage time. There were a few stoppages. The player over the ball, number 5 for Chris Lawrence is that. And what will he do? A 2-man wall. Here comes the free kick. And swirling there. He went for goal. And I can tell you that that wasn't the best option. And Radisson Pascal allowed that one to go over bar. But East Central, luckily, they're back in possession with it. But we United will get that one. And looking to head that forward to the player who was ahead.
So just a few seconds maybe away or and stoppage time before the end of the first half. Here's Shannon Stout. And the referee will blow for an infringement there. Starrell Serafin guilty of this foul here. So Shannon Stout fouled. And of course the score remains 1-0 here. Just winding down the first half. We United looking the much better of the two teams in this first half. So we have Ashwan Hill over the ball for We United. And it's a free kick just a few meters out of the box. And we know that Hill scored a free kick in a recent game. I believe that was at the Benjamin Park. So here he is again. What will he do? And he passes this one to Dale Dungaben. Dale Dungaben looking to just square it across the goal, across the face of the goal. But well defended there, meeting a few bodies in the middle there. And the ball will remain with East Central.
But that looked like something out of the training ground for We United, or if it wasn't executed properly. Now it's a given away, and there's an opportunity for East Central. He's calling for support, squares the ball nicely forward, and here comes a shot, and just wide. Poor ending there, number 12 for East Central, and that player is Rion Coffey, and splicing that ball there, going wide of goal, and in the end a letdown for East Central.
Well, there was no help at all for Shemaiah Dungaben, and of course you saw him calling early for some support as he was held up there by Lennon Banis, number 2 in defense, and Shemaiah Dungaben looking to just find the support. And we have the end of the first half, the whistle for the first half there. Referee Cesar Gabriel bringing us to the end of the first half as we have 1-0 lead. We United leading by a 0 over East Central in the derby match here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Gavin, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, a good half for We United. They look very bright, especially in the first opening 10 minutes. That spell there. East Central sort of found their own a little later on, and they had some opportunities, but Radisson Pascal with some brilliant saves for East Central. He's preserved the clean sheet for We United, and We United with that 1-0 advantage heading into the halftime break. So we'll be back in a few minutes' time with the second half conclusion and the final 45 minutes for We United and East Central in the 2020 DFA Premier League season. We'll bring that to you in a few minutes' time. It's a halftime break. We're going to take a quick word from the sponsors.
Bullseye Pharmacy since 1996. 12 Federation Drive, Goodwill, and Ross Boulevard in Portsmouth. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on all public holidays at the Goodwill branch. Portsmouth from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on select public holidays. Bullseye Pharmacy, your first choice for prescription and over-the-counter medication, full and digital products, Dunlec Pay As You Go, Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your total convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care.
Hey, 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 hey! It's
Yes, we forward again with more specials for you. We're skipping Creole Festival and we're going right into Christmas. Yes, we're going right into Christmas with specials on barrels and boxes and everything just for you. Barrels from Florida to Dominica only $90 US, the best prices on the market, and we'll pick up in Florida for only $25. Check us out: Antigua, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, all the islands, St. Thomas, BVI, all of the islands will pick up your barrels for you and give you the best price guaranteed. That is it from We Forward. Merry Christmas and ho, 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 ho.
Tropipulp is a division of Standards Agro Processing. We focus on the pulp extraction of our tropical fruits. My name is Kai Francis, proprietor of Standards Restaurant and Bar and Standards Agro Processing. Over the years, we have identified that there's a high level of wastage of our tropical fruits. So not only does fruit pulping solve this problem, but addresses the concern of food security, whereby having our seasonal fruits available off-season. Our aim is to deliver a 100% natural fruit product whilst preserving its authentic flavor. The grand vision of Tropipulp is to share the abundance of Dominica with the Caribbean and the world by extension. In doing so, we hope to empower our farmers and create linkages all across the value chain.
Bullseye Pharmacy since 1996. World Federation Drive, Goodwill, and Ross Boulevard in Portsmouth. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on all public holidays at the Goodwill branch. Portsmouth from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on select public holidays. Bullseye Pharmacy, your first choice for prescription and over-the-counter medication, full and digital products, Dunlop Pay As You Go, Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your total convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care.
Hey, it's We Forward again with more specials for you. We're skipping Creole Festival and we're going right into Christmas. Yes, we're going right into Christmas with specials on barrels and boxes and everything just for you. Barrels from Florida to Dominica only $90 US, the best prices on the market, and we'll pick up in Florida for only $25. Check us out. Antigua, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, all the islands, St. Thomas, BVI, all of the islands will pick up your barrels for you and give you the best price guaranteed. That is it from We Forward. Merry Christmas and ho, 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 ho.
Tropipulp is a division of Standards Agro Processing. We focus on the pulp extraction of our tropical fruits. My name is Kyle Francis, proprietor of Standards Restaurant and Bar and Standards Agro Processing. Over the years, we have identified that there's a high level of wastage of our tropical fruits. So not only does fruit pulping solve this problem, but addresses the concern of food security, whereby having our seasonal fruits available off-season. Our aim is to deliver a 100% natural fruit product whilst preserving its authentic flavor. The grand vision of Tropipulp is to share the abundance of Dominica with the Caribbean and the world by extension. In doing so, we hope to empower our farmers and create linkages all across the value chain.
All right, welcome back to the second half action here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. One half complete, one half to go. 45 minutes left in the season for We United and East Central FC. We United leading 1-0 here at the halftime. And a good half for We United, although we saw East Central with their chances in the second half. We United, in case you're just looking, just joining us, in the red, and they will be attacking the Billy Doctor Pavilion end. East Central in the green, attacking the media center end, and we're underway here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium with second half action. And East Central with some work to do if they're to get the 3 points. There's a opportunity there. The player stumbles, and there's some tugging of the jerseys coming together. Referee's giving a free kick, and Michael Gasper earning that free kick for the We United team. So 1-0, and We United with the first set piece in the second half. As I say, good afternoon to Ali and Christopher.
Yeah, good afternoon once again. We're already seeing the second half starting brightly and bright like the first half. As you see, Gasper winning a free kick there for his team, Ashwan Hill, I believe, on this one. So let's see what is going to happen with this one. And Ashwan Hill takes the free kick, and here up goes the head, and it's Michael Gasper looking for the shot, and the ball is in the back of the net, and it's the second goal for the afternoon. I believe it is Shannon Stout again with the goal. So Shannon Stout with the double for this afternoon as the player goes out to celebrate. So it's 2-0 this afternoon, 2-0. We United are winning at the moment, 2-0, and it's just the beginning of the second half.
Yes, East Central caught slipping there on that free kick. It was a lovely swirling free kick, and ball was brought down there. Bit of a scramble in the box. Michael Gasper got a shot away, deflected, and it's number 11 for We United. That's Shannon Stout with his second goal of the afternoon. We'll get you that replay in a short while. But 2-0 now for We United, and surely in the driver's seat here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Can East Central respond quickly and get a goal back? Otherwise, the East is going to be red this weekend as the ball is gone out for a corner kick. I think we can take a look at that last goal. We'll take a look at it after that corner kick, because we have here comes the corner for East Central, and that was more like a goal kick in my opinion. I'm not too sure what exactly transpired there, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Poor corner kick there in the end. So We United on the front foot right upon the resumption of the second half of play, and they're leading 2-0. And I can guarantee you that the coaching staff, the management, the We United supporters, they're in a frenzy right now as they're leading 2-0 and bragging rights will be going towards the Castle Bruce team. But here is a ball given away now. It's East Central. Looking to see if they can mount a sort of recovery there. So shell shocked to start off the second half. And here's the player who's breaking away. He has some options in the box, but the delivery there blocked. And it's We United there with the strong defense. And how do they now respond? An opportunity to counter. The player slips. And now there's an opportunity now for We United. Numbers forward. Ball played across there. And he has acres of space. And support takes a shot. And good save there in the end from Dante Challenger. And probably not the best option in the end there from the number 7 player, Randall Coppell. As he had some options in the box, he chose to go alone, Alian.
Yeah, he had some options in the box, Gavin, of course. But it's a lovely pass over the top. And We United certainly not looking to take their foot off the accelerator. And, they're leading 2-0. And that was a good pass there to Randall Coppell. And Randall, of course, could have done much better. But nonetheless, we United in the lead, 2-0. And here's Coppell once again looking to go for Shannon Stout on the far end, but well defended there by the number 6 player. And it's Shannon Stout once again looking to cross this one across the field, and it will be met there by Coppell, but a poor pass in the end, and East Central looking to break quickly as we have Rayon Coffee looking to fret this pass, but a faint pass in the end. But possession back with We United. Play interrupted by East Central.
So how will East Central respond? They have some 40 minutes, as we have an infringement there. It's going to be a free kick for East Central. 40 minutes to respond, to get 2 goals, to get an equalizer, get something out of it, and maybe even search for a third. I think we can go back to the second goal in a bit. We'll go back to that in a while. We have some action and opportunity now for We United. It's Coppell with it, looking to find Stout. Stout is in, the flag stays down, and it's an opportunity as Gasper actually, and Gasper with his 12th goal of the season. Gasper puts We United in front 3-0, and the curtains coming down on the season for East Central. 3-0 and 2 goals in 5 minutes for We United. Michael Gasper getting onto the score sheet. His first goal in a number of weeks, resuming from that horrific injury. They're returning from that horrific injury, and Michael Gasper getting that goal, and he scored his 12th goal of the season, leading the race for the Golden Boot.
Certainly, Gasper has been one to look out for, the prolific striker on the score sheet there again this afternoon, netting in the 3rd for We United. And of course, as we can see the replay, Gasper simply just dinking that one over Dante challenger Gavin, and of course there was only one winner, and that was Michael Gasper.
Yes, it was a clinical finish from Michael Gasper, really showing his quality as one of the top strikers in Dominica, and what a finish it was. And 3-0 now for We United, and clearly to be really now an uphill battle for East Central. We United in the driver's seat here, and East Central are looking in danger of even conceding more goals if they are to push forward to try to get onto the score sheet themselves. So 3-0, and we're not even at the hour mark yet. 2 quick goals from We United after the resumption of the second half, and I'm not too sure what exactly was said at the halftime break, but We United even came out with an extra gear in the second half. They looked pretty good in the first half, and they're looking even better in the second half. Here comes a free kick now for East Central, and there's an infringement. Referee is given a foul, and to be a free kick for We United. So 3-0 with 2 goals from Shamaya Dangleben. 2 goals from Shannon Stout. 2 goals from Shannon Stout, and a goal from Michael Gasper, and We United in the driver's seat here.
Well, Gavin, when you look at NASCAR, there's the pit stop. In football, there's halftime, and then, I don't know if there was some gas poured into the tank, but We United certainly coming out in full force in the second half. The better of the 2 teams, as we see they're moving forward once again. Randall Coppell on the ball now. Here's Dale Dangleben looking to just give Coppell, back a pass, and we have a player down for East Central. I believe it looks a lot like Chris Lawrence there.
Yes, that one, he took a nasty fall. Aliana, he was attempting to make a clearance there. He had his boot pretty high up. As a matter of fact, it caught one of the We United fellas, or players I should say, just above the shoulder area, and he got hooked onto the We United player there.
Yeah.
And he took a very awkward fall. He's been very slow to get up, and we can see the medics just attending to him there, and we hope that he is okay and able to resume. But we United.
Well, we can see some extra help has been called on. Yes, Cleavon Vidal now racing down to assist the other medic personnel who, raced on to give some assistance.
Okay, and it looks like a pretty serious injury. And they're signaling for more assistance, it looks like.
Well, we have Enoch Lee on the pitch. We have Cleavon Vidal on the pitch. And I believe we have also Vinic Theophile on the pitch. So 3 medic personnel, Gavin, on the pitch. And we're not sure of the injury.
Firelander. Does that look like Firelander too? Another medic, also Red Cross, I believe. Is that him? Looks like him as well. But nonetheless, it's a very serious injury, it looks like. And we've had a stoppage in play. And we're hoping that the player did not break a leg or damage some ligaments, because the way that his foot is extended, not too sure if we're not even going to attempt to show that replay out of respect for the player. So if you didn't see it, well, you'll have to use your imagination to try to figure out what I'm saying. But a very serious situation here at the stadium. So we have a stoppage in play. I think we can maybe take a commercial break. No? Okay, so we're still having the player attended to, and we can see there's a huddle. The East Central players gathered around. And there's some activity on the We United bench, some substitutions taking place. And clearly not the way that the player for East Central who's down, I believe it's number 3. We haven't been able to clearly identify the player yet, but clearly not the way that he would want to end his season. And looks like they're making attempts to stabilize the player this time. And to give you an idea as to the magnitude of the injury, both medics, both the East Central and the We United medics, they're teaming up to help as well. The DFA's medic is also on the field. The player seems to be up in terms of that he's conscious, but clearly he has some problems. Looks like a leg injury, looks like. They're trying to just turn him over. So it doesn't look like he'll be in a position to continue this afternoon for sure.
Gavin, this certainly brings back a lot of old memories of that game with We United and Exodus when Gaspar was strutted off. But now we have a player from East Central being carried off the pitch there by the medics team, and of course some players of We United showing some sportsmanship. I believe the player is being carried off. Yes, Chris Lawrence, it is number 5 of East Central. I'm not sure of the magnitude of that injury, not sure what it is, if it is a ligament or broken leg or whatever, but it could certainly, you saw him, Gavin, holding on to the boot of one of the other players as he was in some discomfort, some pain.
Yes, so East Central most likely be forced to make a change as the players are making their way back onto the field. You can see some signals being made for. Looks like they'll be taking the player to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. So we'll be looking out for that. We'll monitor from where we are and see if we can bring some updates. But the news at the stadium, Chris Lawrence suffering what appears to be a serious leg injury, and the medics are currently working with him off the field. And we have a resumption of play. So we lost a significant amount of time because of that injury. 3-0. And possession with East Central. Will they be able to focus on the game at hand? They're already down 3-0 and there's a serious injury to one of their players. How will they be able to respond? We'll have to see. But it's We United in the driver's seat. And they're looking pretty comfortable here after a very, very good first half. We saw them even better in the second half. And they got 2 quick goals in 5 minutes. And that's really turned the match in their favor.
Well, certainly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Certainly, Gavin, the East is painted in red.
Yes,
certainly.
East in red. But to their credit, East Central, although they're down 3-0, one must say that they've given a good account of themselves. But nonetheless, it's just that We United have been the better team this afternoon so far. How will East Central respond? It's the final game for the season, the final 30 minutes of the season. And there's another tackle there, and now it's Serafin looking to go forward. He's brought down. No, he's not. It's a clean tackle judged by the referee. And the ball has gone out for a throw-in. So just looking at the far side towards the Billy Doctor event, the player Chris Lawrence still down for East Central, still being attended to. Here comes a long throw. And We United on the end of that. Possession back with East Central. And the player caught napping there. But he's still able to keep it. And a nice 1-2. Flag stays down. Player is down. And the ball's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, East Central will looking to be a little bit more urgent in the second half, since after conceding 2 quick goals in quick succession. But here's We United now on the ball. Shannon Stout, as he was brought down there by Shemaiah Dangleben, the number 8 player there for East Central. No cards given to Dangleben, but We United will continue in possession. Here's Randall Coppell as he goes past the number 22 for East Central. Here's Coppell looking for some support. And Dangleben with the cross, but a poor cross in the end. And Stariel Serafin will look to come away with the ball. And the ball back with We United. And there's a shot on goal, but that one going just wide off target.
So We United looking a different team this afternoon, and one wonders if the reintroduction of Michael Gasper has anything to do with it. The leading talesman, leading scorer in the DFA Premier League with some 12 goals this season, and they're really playing with some extreme confidence, the We United team, as they look to add a 4th and further add some misery to the East Central team. There's a long clearance, and it will be going back to the goalkeeper Rallison Pascal, who picks up that one, and we'll be looking to see if he could maybe play from the back. No, there are not too many options.
Well, we can see Gavin Michael Gasper calling for the medics. Not sure what has happened there. Michael Gasper quickly, as you can see him calling the medics personnel to come onto the pitch, but he has to be assessed first by referee Gabriel.
It seems to be a leg injury.
Yeah.
And he was immediately calling on to the medics, urging them to come onto the field. So he seems to be in some serious pain at this moment. So we have another injury, Michael Gasper, although it's not doesn't appear to be as serious as the last one.
It's certainly just looking to be a little bit of some cramps, most likely. So the medics personnel there, Cleavon Vidal, giving him some ice on the back of the calf So it certainly looks like some cramps.
You can see they're still attending to Chris Lawrence on the far side of the field. So we've had some significant stoppages in this second half with injuries. First, Chris Lawrence probably had about 5 or 6 minutes stoppage there. And then we have now Michael Gasper, who's down. Of course, this is his first game back since that injury. So maybe, one way he may probably have some fitness concerns. Although he's been in training for a while, but match fitness and training are two different things. As we seem to have a substitution on the far side. Michael Gasper now is up, making his way off the field, and you can see the ambulance has arrived at the stadium. So it looks like it's a very serious injury for Chris Lawrence, and we're wishing him the best. Hoping that everything goes okay as he makes his way to the the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. You can see the paramedics have arrived and looking to take him onto the ambulance. Back onto the field of play, and football resuming. So just injury there that's casting a little dark cloud over the success of the reunited team this afternoon. But they're leading 3-0. It's East Central now looking to break. Ryerson Pascal comes out quickly and gets it just in time. That pass was just a little too heavy. He's looking to play in the number 7 there for... That's Trey Douglas. But the goal cleared there. Now let's see how East Central will respond. Of course, they're down 3-0. They've lost one of their defenders as well. Lovely ball there. A bit too much in the end, and it's gone out for a goal kick. Alian, I'm wondering the sort of psychological impact it will have. That a player is down, you've lost a player, you've already gone through the process of, one, witnessing the incident which led to the injury. Two, there was a delay because of the injury. You would have seen your teammates suffering. And then 3, you're trying to focus on the game, but at the back of the mind, not at the back of the mind, but you can clearly see the ambulance is on the field. So I'm wondering the frame of mind for some of the East Central players.
Certainly, it may have a negative impact, Gavin, on the players, but nonetheless, they continue to go on and play out the rest of the match. But we can see Chris Lawrence is being attended to. The ambulance services are here, and his team down 3-0 at the moment at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and his team will have to play the rest of the match. Are going to have to play the rest of the match without him being on the pitch.
So we have some 23 minutes plus stoppage time. We have another player down, but he got back up. He seems to be hobbling a bit, but he's back up. He's just gone off the field, so they will attend to him, and he won't pose any problem in terms of the resumption of the game. So we have some 23 minutes plus what we expect to be a significant amount of stoppage time here at the stadium, and there's a good ball played now to Kopel, but he doesn't have many options. He has to pull it back using the outside of his boot there. Looking to find Gasper, who goes down. The goalkeeper rushed there, punched the ball, missed it. It's Kopel and the defender there. A bit of a collision of heads, but ball has gone on for a throw-in.
Gavin, no communication there at all. The goalkeeper was running out for this one, and then his defender takes it out of his reach. And that could have caused some trouble. But we United looking to go on the attack, but now we have Rayon Coffee running down the left flank just below us there. He has some support up front, but looks to go alone, and he goes for the shot. But that ball will just go closer to the corner flag than to the goal.
Looks like a missed kick there. Scuffed that shot there, and it's something you probably want to take back, but it's happened already. It's happened to the best of the players in the world, and nothing to be ashamed of. We have play now resuming. It's We United looking to play out of the back. And the player not taking any chances, just playing that ball long, although it fell to East Central. They have some options. The ball played down there, and good defending in the end. We United heavy touch there. And can We United just get rid of that pressure that's come onto them all of a sudden from East Central?
As you see, I believe I saw another player going down and in the box that was Strun, but he's now back up as we have some activity on the bench. The number 14 for We United going off, and the number 12 coming on for We United. So that's a change there for the We United team. Number 14 going off and number 12 coming on. As play continues, We United with East Central now in possession at the back, and there's an infringement, and referee Cesar Gabriel calls it, and the ball will be for We United. So 3-0 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, the East Derby. We United leading 3 goals to the good against East Central. So the eastern communities will be painted in red this evening, and of course for the weekend. We United, of course, as we can remember,
well, I wouldn't say for the weekend, I'll just say this evening.
For the season.
Because this evening, if tomorrow the Southeast are able to win the game, then to be painted in what? I believe it's orange, but there's a lovely football there.
But it's offside.
It's caught offside. Wow. Probably want to take a look at the replay there if it's possible. Just so, because it looked really close to me. Given offside. And we have another stoppage in play there. As a free kick is taken. A long free kick. And here's a Coppell touch, letting him down just a little bit, but putting some pressure on the East Central defender. Forces him to give it away. And here's a We United. Ball it's gone out. It will be a throw-in for East Central. So East Central now looking to break quickly. Player the advantage. Cuts across, goes down. And the referee is given a free kick against. Looks like it's Rion Coffee, is it? And a free kick for We United. For a moment there, I thought it would have been a penalty as the two players came together, but he's given it the other way. And no complaints from East Central, so clearly the right decision.
Yeah, clearly the right decision. We saw a little bit of the tugging of the jersey, and Ban is looking a little bit winded at the moment from this fall. So we have play being resumed. We United with the ball, and here's Randall Coppell looking to move forward. He's there, well defended by Matthew Gustav, but the ball remains with We United. There's Shannon Stout looking to dribble his way, but well defended there. We have Shemaiah Dangleben in front.
Coppell is down following that challenge, and the referee immediately calling for the medics again, so yet another stoppage. As you see Michael Gaspar and the rest are running over just to check on their teammate. So Cleveland Vidal has been very busy in this second half. And looks like Coppell will be okay. He's up on his feet. So it looks like he took a knock to his shoulder.
You can see the two players still going at it. So I'm not sure if it's the dislocated shoulder. Not sure. Oh no, he's up and ready to go. But Cleveland has been very busy, Gavin, for real.
Very
busy this afternoon.
Very. And it's the final game for the season for We United and also East Central. As it stands, We United will have secured their second place position, 27 points. And they're 1 point behind Dubla and Harlem. There's a long ball played there. and Ralston Pascal will come to that. So we United 1 point behind Dubla. Of course, Dubla former champions, and Promex Harlem United, one of the most successful teams. But there's an opportunity now, and looks like Gasper is trying to pull that ball back. He's brought down in the box, nothing doing, and the East Central player able to keep it in play. So Gasper and we United clearly looking for a 4th goal here this afternoon. One may say that the match, the 3 points are pretty much in the bag, although we've seen some strange things in football. But we United clearly in the driver's seat.
Of course, and we've just about 16 minutes to go to the end of the first half. They're in the driver's seat, and they're not looking to let their foot off the pedal. Still looking for more goals, as we see some action on the far end there. Number 15 coming in for East Central. But we United in the driver's seat and not looking to let off the pedal, not looking to give anything away for East Central. As Matthew Gustav has the ball in his hand and will throw in for East Central. Ball back with Gustav. He looks to go around his man, but well defended there by the number 4. It's a little bit of a tussle between Gustav and the player, but the ball comes away with Randall Coppell and is brought down there. And see referee Cesar Gabriel coming to just dismiss whatever that was going to take place there. And it's the number 13 for East Central getting that yellow card, and the number 13 player there is that's Asa Lora, number 13, receiving that yellow card for East Central.
But tempers are starting to flare just a little bit. Coppell clearly not happy with that tackle there, and the referee has gone to his book and has issued the yellow card. We United now with a free kick played into the box, and there's a foul push in the back, and that's a free kick in a very, very, very promising area for We United. Of course, it's almost in the center. Oh no, it's just out of the center there, but it's clearly an opportunity for We United to make an attempt, get that ball over the wall like we saw last week.
Up and over
the wall. It's going to take some skill to get it done from that distance. We United, of course, with the players capable of that. We have Randall Coppell, they have also Michael Gasper standing over the ball. Can't make out the player from that distance yet. Okay, so it's Ashwan Hill who scored a free kick earlier. A poor one in the end. And East Central now will look to break. It's a 1-on-2, well, 1-on-4 opportunity now. East Central, the numbers against them. Player doing well to hold up that ball. But here comes the ball into the box. Lovely cross. And goes just wide of the goal there. A good opportunity. The goalkeeper, Ralston Pascal, was planted there. He couldn't do anything about it. And luckily for him, the ball going just wide of the goalpost.
But it's a good attempt on goal. A good attempt, a good header. But I'm just wide. And Ralston Pascal stood rooted to his spot. As we
Down
have another player
for We United.
That's Kimaya Strawn. I believe Kimaya has been struggling in for a little bit of cramps.
Yes.
That's the second time that he is going down, and then he's getting up quickly. But he's going out on the sidelines to receive some attention from the medics there, Cleavon Vidal. So Kimaya Strawn may have been struggling a little bit with some cramps. But We United will continue the play with 10 men for the moment as play resumes from the back. An attempted pass there going, well, deflected out of touch, and the ball will go out for a We United throw-in. Just 78 minutes gone, Gavin. 3-0 We United all over East Central this afternoon.
Yes, a clinical performance in the end there from We United, and I can tell you the management will be very happy with that performance this afternoon, especially against their rival, their neighbours, East Central. They couldn't have asked for anything more. I believe the only thing else that they'll probably be looking forward to is to ensuring that they keep that clean sheet and to give Rallis Pascal something to go home with as well. So a 3-0 and just about 10 minutes plus what could be a significant amount of stoppage time to go. I could tell you that the light is already fading here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. It's just about 20 minutes to 6. And the stadium already engulfed in the shadows. We can look to the distance. We can already see some lights on at the Dominica Grammar School. So that gives you an idea as to how quickly the light is fading at the stadium. And let's hope that we are able to conclude. Tomorrow, remember, it's all about a championship Sunday. And we'll be back on there. Another double header. The first game of Promex, Harlem United and Happy Baffin State. Happy Baffin State in search of a victory to lift the Premier League title. They will need some help from Dubla because Dubla will face Southeast in the final game. As we have another opportunity now for We United. It's Kopel who slows things down. He's waiting for some options. Using the outside of his boot there. Look at the player that's fumbled by the goalkeeper. I believe he was also caught as well by the We United player. But the ball has gone out and it should be a corner kick. Was it? Did he get a touch onto it? Doesn't look so. So it's a goal kick actually.
And that's some good work though from Randall Kopel, using the outside of his boot to try to find Michael Gasper. And Gasper almost getting on the end of that one as we have another infringement here. But Gasper almost getting on the end of this one. Just the slightest of touches from the goalkeeper and the ball must have deflected off from Gasper and going out for a goal kick. So we can say East Central survived another goal there, Garvin.
Yes, another opportunity for We United. Here comes the free kick, taken shot. It's well set up there, shot going there and goes out of play. And that will be a goal kick. Central looking to get the ball rolling quickly, playing out of the back. And there's Gustav. Finds Coffee there and back to Serafin. Good ball played forward. And Central looking to get on to the end of that. The player does so. Good hold up in the end. Waits for support. He gets some. A good spell there from East Central. Here comes the ball into the box. Up good heads, but caught there in the end by Rallison Pascal. And he stays on the ground. I believe he may have also picked up a knock as well. He's rolling over. And looks like there's another injury. And here comes Clevon Vidal again onto the field. I think maybe Alian, he might probably have to suit up and play the way things are going. The way he's always been on the field.
And
this one injury for the goalkeeper and another break in play. That clearly is going to be something that they have to sort out because you cannot resume without the goalkeeper. So as long as there's an opportunity to get him fit and ready to resume, they're going to have to wait. It looks like the back could be a hamstring or something. I'm not too sure. It's still a good distance away, but clearly some discomfort in the leg region.
Yeah, so just 83 minutes played in the match, and we've seen a number of injuries there in the second half alone. We already saw that Chris Lawrence was taken off the field, and the ambulance services came and he was taken to the Dominica China Friendship Hospital. And now we're seeing Rallison Pascal adding to the list of injuries that we've seen so far in the second half. Maybe just a bit of cramps on the calf area, as you can see him, pulling up the socks once again. So maybe just a bit of cramps. But just a few minutes to go. 3-0, that's the score here this afternoon, as light quickly fading in the Windsor Park area. And we had some early starts today just to avoid a bit of darkness in the second game, but nonetheless we're seeing the light quickly fading, Garvin.
quickly fading. Opportunity now for We United to in search of a fourth. A good spill there. Comes the shot and poor finish in the end. Nice build up, poor finish, poor execution, and it's scores remain at 3-0. There's a tackle there coming together, and another player is down. The referee just attending to him, to extending the game. I can tell you that. We've had more time in terms of attending to injured players than we've had on the field in the second half, the way it looks like.
Certainly we need to build a hospital closer to the stadium, it looks like.
I don't know how much closer it can get. It's literally up the hill.
Number of players being injured here this afternoon. We may have to build it on the field, Gavin. But we have play continuing. Just 5 minutes remain in this game and extra time. We're not sure how much extra time will be given because we've seen a number of injuries, of course, taking into account the one that's a feeble shot there coming in, taking into account having the injury to Chris Lawrence. Number of minutes spent, with that injury there. So we're not sure how much extra time we're gonna get. 5 minutes plus extra time this afternoon.
Clearly, We United should be well on their way to a victory here, and just performing the last rites, one may say, in this game, the final game of the season for both teams. And We United in position to end the season in 6th place, and what a finish that would have been to be newly promoted and to end the season. Well, what could be maybe 1 point behind Harlem and Dubla. It's a good signal there for We United. And of course for East Central, nothing to be ashamed of this season as well. They've knocked off some big teams to start off the competition. Got some draws, got some wins. And they will live to fight another season in the Premier League. So just about 4 minutes to go. So look a bit of a tussle there with Kopel. Gustav on the end of that. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for We United.
Yeah, certainly both teams had a good season, Gavin. Nothing, according to you, nothing to be ashamed of for East Central, but a good season for both teams. We saw We United at one point at the top of the table, competing for the title, and it looked like, the way they were going to be very troublesome at the top, but they have since lost a bit of steam, and here they are trying to mount an attack now, but that's a poor pass and well intercepted there by the East Central defender. But they lost a little bit of steam, and now I think 24 points in the league so far,
yeah. Well,
and then with a win today.
One has to wonder what things would have looked like had, or how things could have ended for We United had Michael Gaspar not gotten that injury, because at the point of the injury they were like 5 points off the pace of the league leaders, Surgical Southeast at the time, and that injury since then they struggled for a few games and more or less lost their way since that. And they also had some other key injuries, as with this player there will be flagged offside. So to be a free kick for We United into the final 2 minutes plus stoppage time. You can see the lights in Bath Estates. We can see the lights in the Dominican Grammar School as darkness ascends or descends, one may say, upon the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. And just final 90 seconds plus stoppage time. And We United with possession. Summed up a pretty good afternoon for them. We're now into the evening. And there's some good shadowing there, but he's given the ball away. And East Central, can they get that consolation goal at least Well, nothing doing as that attack is broken up, but they've won the ball back. And here they are. This one could be trouble. Flag stays down across the goal, and it's a goal. Goes in. They've gotten the consolation, and the player there will give his number as soon as we see Rion Coffey with the consolation goal. Is 3-1. Getting that goal there in the 90th minute of play, and it's 3-1. We're anticipating a significant chunk of stoppage time, Alian, and maybe we could see something strange to end the season for both teams.
Strange things are happening in 2020, Gavin. So if we see something strange there this evening, I wouldn't be surprised. But a soft goal to concede there for We United. You saw the player didn't even bother to celebrate.
Yeah, they didn't celebrate at all.
A soft one there for We United to concede. But play resumes, and the ball back in defense with East Central. We are now into stoppage time. As to how many minutes we're gonna get, we're not sure. As we see the fancy pass there, looking to find one of the We United players.
I can tell you, Ali, and if East Central are able to get another goal within the next 90 seconds or so, as there's a lovely football played now, and the options up front, but that touch was just too heavy in the end there. But if they're able to get a goal, it could set up a very frantic, nervy period for We United.
Most definitely.
Here's a Gustav again. Good tackle there from We United. Play broken up. So we'll see some. Looks like, yes, it's going to be a throw-in for We United. We've already seen the first minute of stoppage time. And player goes down, nothing given. There's a We East Central now. They've thrown everybody forward. And they've given it away. And there's a ball looking to find Gasper there, but good interception. And East Central with another attack. Can they get another quick goal? Good ball played forward there. Lovely header, important header. At least to break it up, but East Central still with it in a dangerous position. Player sent wide, and that attack seems to have fizzled out. It's East Central now again looking to build some momentum, but that pass there couldn't find the mark. And can We United now launch a counter and get a final goal? And that was almost a very impressive pass there, but broken up. Clearly would have played Shannon Stout, but here's another ball looking to find Stout. Is well defended there by Gustav, and the ball back with East Central. We're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. The lights are basically gone at the stadium. So there's another ball played forward, and Rilison Pascal will come forward and look to take some time off the clock. He's not in a rush, and just invites the East Central player there, and he scoops up. So a few more minutes, can't be much longer, Alian, although we had a significant amount of stoppages, but the light is clearly not on the side for football. And here's another chance now for East Central. Time is running out, and with bad passes like that, doesn't look like they will get that second goal. We United is sitting back, inviting the pressure, looking to catch East Central on the counter. The flag stays down, and good goalkeeping in the end. Rilison Pascal quickly off his line, and he's up to the task there. So we're into the 4th minute now of stoppage time. 3-1 the scores, and the ball played towards the corner flag, and the player is brought down. There's some good sportsmanship there in the end, helping the players up. I can tell you, Ali, and the lights, relief, and that's the final whistle. 3-1. in favor of We United. The East will be red for this evening. We United with the 3-1 victory over their arch rivals, their neighbors, and We United will finish in 6th place in the point standings for the 2020 DFA Premier League season. East Central with the loss there. The goals, we got 2 goals from Shannon Stout and a goal from Michael Gasper before we saw Rion Coffey pulling one back for East Central. So the final scores 3-1 in favor of We United FC. And of course, we'll be back on air tomorrow. Championship Sunday, a very big game tomorrow. Promex Harlem United versus Happy Buffet State. That game kicks off at 1:45, and then at 3:45, the defending champions, the league leaders, Surgical Southeast against Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubai FC. A champion will be crowned tomorrow, that's for sure, as we conclude the 2020 season. So on behalf of the entire production team, Vibian TV, and those watching us on Flow, thanks for watching, and we look forward to your company tomorrow afternoon.